Hi, how are you guys doing? So we are live. First college football game that I'm gonna be doing. We got number 6 Oklahoma State gonna be taking on number 17 Iowa State. Should be a really good game. Um, Chuba Hubbard, excited to see him. I think he's gonna be the number one running back taken next year. Um, I personally think that Oklahoma State could make it into the college football playoff. Um, But yeah, so let's start off by looking at some scores from right now. 2 minutes left. Clemson leads Syracuse 47-21. North Carolina is going to defeat North Carolina State in that rivalry game 48-21. Kansas State dismantling Kansas 55-14. Marshall and Florida Atlantic just started. Marshall leads 7-0 in the second. And then Ohio State dismantled Nebraska in the return of the Big Ten, 52-17. Coastal Carolina, number 25, beat Georgia Southern, 28-14. And our game's at 12:30. Alabama, Tennessee. My game, Iowa State and Oklahoma State. Penn State, number 8, and unranked Indiana, number 19, Virginia Tech and Wake Forest. Notre Dame and Pittsburgh. The night game is Michigan and Minnesota, 4:30. Should be a good game. Virginia, Miami, really good game at 5. Um, Cincinnati, SMU, that's going to be a good one. 7:15, Texas State and BYU. BYU's look good. Could they make a playoff push? We'll have to see. And then that is it for tonight. But yeah, we should get started here in a few minutes for Iowa State. Gonna be taking on Oklahoma State. I got Oklahoma State in this game, but it should be good. We'll see what Chuba Hubbard can do. And yeah, gonna go over by the TV in a couple minutes. Just looking at the scores from today so far. Um, Most of the big teams, did win today. There were no big upsets. Clemson 5-0, Alabama 4-0, Notre Dame 4-0, Georgia 3-1. Ohio State, they won their first game. Oklahoma State 3-0. Oklahoma State, I feel like could definitely make a playoff push. Iowa State, has been an interesting team because they upset Oklahoma. Oklahoma basically they made the chances really low for making the playoff because they were about to get started right now, but because they lost to Louisiana, but they were able to beat Oklahoma. Um, but yeah, so we're about to get started right now. Oklahoma State, Iowa State, 12:30 afternoon game. Tonight I'm going to be doing the World Series. Dodgers took a 2-1 lead, as you saw my live last night. We'll see if they can make it 3-1 or if the Rays can tie this series back up. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started right now in this game. Should be interesting because Iowa State's been an interesting team. So we'll have to see what they do today. They lost to Louisiana, but then they were able to beat Oklahoma. Kickoff about to start right now. I think Oklahoma State wins this game. I'm going to go by 10. Spencer Sanders back for Oklahoma State at quarterback. They might go with Shane Illingworth, though, but we'll have to see. So after this game, I'm going to be doing the World Series tonight at 5, or probably later. Probably do. Um, Probably not the. I don't know about the whole game. We'll see. Because I'm going to probably do this whole game. Um, Probably leave at halftime and come back, but we'll see. But yeah, we're here in Oklahoma. Oklahoma State taking on Iowa State. Happy that the Big Ten is back. The only conference that hasn't came back yet is Pac-12. But I don't understand how Pac-12 how they're gonna have a chance at making it to the playoff if all of these other schools are gonna be done. The Pac-12 is still halfway through their season. I know it is a short season, but I think they'll still be not finished. But yeah, as far as the teams who I think are going to make it, I think LSU is done. I don't think they're going to make it. I think it's going to be Clemson, Alabama, Ohio State's just unstoppable. And I think we're going to have a surprise team. Could that team be Oklahoma State? BYU, their problem is their strength of schedule, but they're a team who I think is going to go undefeated. But, they have beat some good teams, so we'll have to see. But I think, one of those teams could sneak in. I think it could very well be Oklahoma State. I think it's number 1 is going to be Clemson. I think number 2 is going to be Alabama. I think number 3 is going to be Ohio State. And then that 4th team who can sneak into the college football playoff, who is it going to be? That's what's going to be interesting. Whoever can sneak in definitely has a chance to upset Clemson, Alabama, or if Ohio State can be number 1. But I don't see number 4 could be Notre Dame. I like Notre Dame, but I just think that they're going to suffer an upset loss. So I think it could be Oklahoma State. I think that Florida already suffered a loss. I think you could make the case that Florida could still sneak in. Oregon could definitely be a team to sneak in. North Carolina suffered a loss. Wisconsin could very well be in the race for number 4. But I think it would be interesting if a team like Oklahoma State can sneak in. But could we have BYU find a way to sneak in? I don't think they are because their strength of schedule, they would definitely have to go undefeated. They play Texas State tonight, Western Kentucky, Boise State, San Diego State, and North Alabama. That's not going to get them in. But yeah, all of the morning games are finishing right now. And then it's time for some afternoon football between Oklahoma State. I'll have the scoreboard up also for the other games. But yeah, we're about to kick off right now. Have the scoreboard up for the other games. The morning games have just about finished, but for these afternoon games, I'll have the scoreboard up. So here we go. Kickoff is about to start. Some afternoon college football here. I'll be doing the World Series tonight. So it is time for kickoff. I very well think that Oklahoma State could sneak in. I think that would be interesting. But, we'll have to see. I think it's going to be, I think the most interesting, everyone knows that Clemson, Alabama, and probably Ohio State is going to make it. But it's just going to be a matter of who could make it as the number 4 seed. As that kickoff, it's a weird one. It bounces into the end zone. It'll be Oklahoma State's ball at the 25-yard line to start this game. We do have fans in attendance here in Oklahoma. But then Oklahoma basically just made themselves out with 2 losses already. And then, they always suffer those upset losses. But here we go. Number 3-1, Iowa State. Number 17 taking on number 6, undefeated Oklahoma State. It's going to be Oklahoma State's ball at the 25-yard line. It's going to be a pass play to start this game. Little screen caught. Going to be a first down and more up to the 40-yard line. Still going about a 25-yard gain all the way to the 45-yard line. Good little screen pass for Oklahoma State. And they got a 25-yard gain to start this game. What a way to start this game. Hang on, my TV just froze. I don't know what's going on. There we go. We're good. Spencer Sanders, sophomore, is in the game at quarterback for Oklahoma State. It's going to be their ball all the way at the 47-yard line. Yeah, Iowa State's not that good. Hang on. I don't know why my TV keeps freezing. Pass play across to the middle of the field. Okay, I think we're good. I don't know what's going on with this TV. To Iowa? Yeah, for sure. Let me see. So it's 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line. Oklahoma State's ball. Hopefully the TV doesn't keep freezing. I'll be right back, guys. TV. I think I might have to switch to the other TV because this one keeps freezing. So I'm gonna join on another. I'm gonna start another stream.